Hello people of Man and Drive, and welcome to a slightly different video on the channel. I'm going to show you sort of the setups for the chases and what changes I had to make in editing wise in order for the chase to actually work and look good-ish. So yeah, there's already some bits just happened just there, which I will go back to. One of which is the bit where the cop is in the car. As you can see here, a shot of the cop in the car. Now actually this was done in director mode. The bit with the police car chasing the armoured truck, that is in online. David and I did that. But because there is no like cop outfits online, until I found out not so long ago that you can actually glitch the cop uniform onto your character. But at the time we didn't know about that. So yeah, this is in the director mode where you can choose whatever characters you want, sort of thing. And I got the cop. So obviously I had to make this shot. It doesn't show the armoured truck in it at all, and I edited that in afterwards. As you can see in some of the shots, that clearly is not the same person in the cop car. Also, I've put up, as you can see, a slightly different view from when we actually recorded it. This is actually from my viewpoint. David was in the armoured truck and I'm driving the cop car. As you can see, there's a few things that happen along the way which I sort of managed to edit out in the actual chase. So he runs over someone. I thought we'll edit that out. Sort of a lag hit of a car. It sort of hits the back of the car, but also sort of doesn't. So it was kind of weird. So I just edited that out as well. But there is a few continuity errors here when the cop car crash landed. It lands, you'll see in the top right, I land sort of like next to a bush sort of thing. But then when it goes to the cop camera, the bush is directly outside the window next to him, whereas it's at the front of the car. Now there isn't much to say about this next section, as it all went pretty smoothly and I didn't have to be much editing done. So all of this filming was pretty much improvised. I've just said to David, like, oh, here's a scene I would like to do, or a chase or whatever. You have to drive this, I'll drive that, and then we'll go along this bit here and we'll see how it goes. And basically the aim was not to get smashed instantly, just have a few knocks and bumps and close calls and whatever. So then it would all come down to the final bit. Sometimes ideas can range from like improvised, like this sort of thing, just like we have a car and another car, let's just do a chase, go wherever. And some other times we come up with, like more recently, like with the taxi, the lowriders video, where we have voices in them. We have to do a bit more thinking into things, what I wanted to say, where I wanted to go, what I wanted to happen. So yeah, it varies from video to video. So of course a lot of sound effects are added in afterwards. GTA has some sound effects and I use some other sound effects from other sources. So you've got the car beeping its horn as we go past there. We've got some crash sound effects as well. And also the whooshes as a car goes by the camera. Some problems that we encounter when filming these things is AI. So there's a guy in a tractor up ahead. I decided to shoot the tractor tyres, hoping that it would do some sort of getting in the way of David enough to dodge it. Didn't do much. And then the guy in the tractor shot back at me. He might hit the gunshot shooting the car window. So what I don't show in the actual full chase is that an AI chases me on his dirt bike, so I end up just shooting him off, but just make it look like I'm actually shooting the armoured truck. And then we run into a bit of a problem, or at least David does. So yeah, he plows himself into a wall, so obviously we had to go back. We didn't want that in the actual film because we had an ending idea. So we had to refilm that. It got a bit stuck behind the barrier, so a few minutes later we got back on the road again. And as you can see here, I'm going to show you the slight edit that I did in the film. I tried to make it as smooth as possible, and I actually forgot where I did the edit because I actually did it more smoother than I thought. But yeah, so there's that. and then we come towards the end, and edited it a bit out near the end there because there was nothing happening, and then of course at the end we have the gas station explosion. That went alright. We just had 2 takes of that to make it look good. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed the video. I might do a part 2 looking at other effects, like the actual effects you have to edit in on the chases and that. So if you do want to see that, give this video a like and maybe a comment or something like that. Thank you for watching, and goodbye.